Hello and welcome back to the Red Velvet Woman. If you're new here, welcome, it's nice to meet you, and if you've already seen this before, then feel free to watch it again. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to find the right life coach for you. Keep watching. If you don't know what a life coach is, then I suggest you watch my video on what that actually is, obviously, in the link below. But then come back to this video because it's going to be awesome, like duh. So grab a seat, grab a cuppa, and let's delve into this together. Life coaching is not exactly a mainstream career choice, I guess you'd say. However, in today's society, it is actually gaining popularity, acknowledgement, and recognition. Apparently, there are about 30,000 coaches globally at the moment, but by the time you actually hear this statistic, it's probably already out of date because it is a growing industry. Thousands of people and businesses around the world are actually hiring life coaching services to help them with their personal and their professional aspirations and endeavours. Life coaches can choose to provide just a general service, or they can specialise in a niche of their choosing. Generally, choosing a niche or a specialty is a little bit easier for their clients to find them, as most people seek out life coaches rather than just come across them in their path. One of the most popular niches is actually called career coaching or corporate coaching. This includes things such as like executive coaching, leadership coaching, business coaching, and so on. There are relationship coaches, divorce coaches, dating coaches, and more. There is health and wellness coaching, which is all about cultivating healthy habits. They can actually break down this niche even further into specific sports or areas of exercise, such as like yoga and so on and so forth. There is also soul coaching, which can incorporate self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, empowerment, confidence, etc. This can also be known as mindfulness coaching or personal empowerment coaching. There's also self-love coaches out there. There's lots of different variations to describe what this is. There is sports psychology coaching, kids coaching, and more. Some coaches prefer just to focus on providing hypnosis or NLP, which is also known as neuro-linguistic programming. Other coaches like just to deal with emotions such as sadness, frustration, stress, etc. However, in all these niches that I've provided, there are a lot more variations out there, and they can even chunk down to more specific niches within the niches. When deciding to actually research and plan to hire a life coach, the best thing you can do is actually look at the credentials that they have. A lot of people out there call themselves life coaches after just like a one-day course or after watching a program or something like that. You want to try and find a certified life coach. They are regulated by the ICF, which is known as the International Coaching Federation, and they are the global organisation that's associated with credentialing coaches. When you see a certified life coach, you also know that they've been trained by a professional organisation, and it's not just someone that's watched something or read something and now calls themselves a life coach. The problem with this is that they can actually give unbiased opinions onto people or giving advice rather than actually life coaching in itself. Therefore, I strongly suggest that you see a certified life coach or a life coaching student that is currently being trained with a professional organisation that is credentialed through the ICF. Life coaches are dealing with people's lives here, their emotions, their behaviours, their thought patterns and decision-making processes. Therefore, it's critical and it's crucial that you choose a good quality life coach, because they can actually change or alter and maybe even influence the trajectory of the rest of your life. That's pretty important. This is a really important aspect because life coaches are specifically trained with certain skills, methods, techniques, and knowledge. So my recommendation is that if you're going to go look for a life coach, make sure you do your research first and know that if you can't find someone in your local area that is of your choosing, that you can actually look nationally or internationally. A lot of coaches do Skype, FaceTime, phone call, consults and sessions. A lot of life coaches will advertise within the niche that they're actually wanting to work in. So if you type in something to Google that pertains to that or relates to that issue and you write life coach, then they will come up on Google. So I really hope that you find the right one for you. When researching for a life coach, make sure that you find out what their credentials are, what their training is, see their good reviews, and also go off some good referrals. It's important and actually empowering to know that you've had an informed choice when deciding upon the right life coach for you. At the end of the day, you're actually investing in yourself and your future life, and you want to make sure that you're investing in the right coach for you. A good question to ask a life coach that you're potentially interested in hiring is, do they actually get coached themselves by other coaches? because it's a well-known fact that good coaches actually get coached themselves and that they're coachable. Make sure that you are prepared to work with a life coach over a set period of time. This can range from a couple of weeks to a couple more to a couple of months. It depends on the packages that they offer. They might suggest like a 6-session package, less or more depending on the person and the problem. Ensure that you follow through on your commitment and trust the process. It's not always a quick fix, it's not always an overnight success. It can take time and effort to change and get the results that you want in life. One thing I recommend doing is actually asking yourself how ready you are for transformation and change. At the end of the day, the coach really wants to help you and help you move towards your goals and see that change within you to allow that to happen. So you need to make sure that you're ready and you're willing. Here are some questions you should ask yourself before hiring a life coach. Are you truly ready for change and transformation? Are you open and willing to change to get what you want for your life? How strong is your desire for change or for your goals? Are you ready to put the hard work in and the time in? Are you ready to invest some money in yourself and your future? The exciting thing here is that it's meant to generate long-lasting change that's going to positively affect the rest of your life. Isn't that exciting? Once you've asked yourself these questions and you know the answers and you want to proceed, make sure that you commit, you trust the process and you follow through. And just know that even if you do work through and you come out on the other side of a problem or an issue or a goal, the beauty of life coaching is that more often than not, it can positively affect other areas of your life simultaneously at the same time, which is awesome. If you're not quite ready to actually hire a life coach, just know that you can go to their website, their Facebook page, or whatever social media platforms they're on, and they usually have some awesome and valuable content available for you to review beforehand. So go on out there, have a look around, do a research. I really hope you find the right life coach that you're after. It's important and empowering knowing that you've made the right choice for you in your life. So I hope today's video has actually helped you understand the different niches and specialties and also the generalized services that different life coaches can offer. And I hope it's given you an understanding that lots of different life coaches are actually accessible through different means. So I'm sure you can find what you're after. And if not, feel free to contact me and I can hopefully help you out. All the best, much love. Bye guys. Hi. Not many bloopers today. Not many bloopers at all. I'm losing light. It's getting dark. I've got my ring light on, but it's still getting dark. Thank goodness for editing, that's all I can say.